Hey guys, back to the game tour, part 4. I'm gonna move along here real quick. Like I said, sorry about the mess over here. This I got from eBay. My wife got this for me. It's an N64 table. Did not come with the glass. If you want one, I'm sure if you type into eBay N64 table, it'll come up. And it was a guy selling them. He must make them out of just wood, man, and he probably paints them, does a whole ordeal, and he does a great job. That's solid wood. 120 bucks. That's including shipping. And Meg got it for me for my birthday one year, and it's pretty awesome. This is probably the biggest thing in my collection where people go, "Holy crap, dude, what's that?" And you can have one too. It's right out there. It's not hidden or anything like that. I didn't get lucky and find something like this. It's on eBay. So if you got 120 bucks, you can get it. And then the glass my mom found at a Goodwill and brought it to my house. And that's what I have on there. I don't believe that excuse me. I don't believe it came with the glass. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it didn't. So, yeah, N64 table. Here's where we move along, and I have a small TV. That's another thing I always get criticized for my game room. You got too small of a TV, Dan. You need a bigger one. I know. I'm usually playing on a tube TV over in another place I'll show you here soon. And that's my main place I'm playing. I usually don't play over here. Right now, I have been playing Mario Rabbids on the Switch. So I got that hooked up. That game is fucking dope, by the way. Oh my god, it's a good game. So I'm almost done with that. I've been grinding that out. If you wonder why I haven't been doing any GOT quarters and stuff like that, that's why. I have been playing my Switch when I have time. I actually have days off of work. Yes, that happens sometimes. Then I got my Wii U with a cover right here. I put a cover on it. Pretty cool cover. I got this cover from GameStop at one point on clearance. It's pretty awesome. I got my Wii U right there. Like I told you before, that's an Xbox One. My son, I know it's dirty. My son plays right here with his friends, and he plays Minecraft all the time. So he turns the Xbox One this way because my littlest will come over here and he'll shut it off on him because it's touch. It's a touch thing, power button. So it pisses off my son, so he turns the Xbox. I used to have controllers down here, but I got that thing now. So down here I have open. I don't know what I'm going to do. I had controllers down there, like I said, and what would happen is my son sits super close to the TV, and he would just kick my controllers everywhere. Excuse me. And then my other son would grab them and take them out and unravel them and mess with them. So I was like, I'm just going to move them. It's just getting screwed up. So I don't know what I'm going to put down there. I'm not sure yet. Got some NES advantages and some just obscure controllers is what I put right here so far. This is a PlayStation controller. Got 3 NES advantages and a zapper. So yeah. That's just something where I don't really know where to put them, so I have them right there. This was given to me at work. The same woman that gave me the other Ninja Turtle stuff I pointed out in the last video gave me this also. They had a lot of these little suitcases back in the day, and I'll show you what I have in there, which I will be revealing soon. I made all those. So, I got a bunch of perler beads I made. I used to make perler beads all the freaking time. They were all on my wall in my game room. I will show you guys these sometime. I probably can make a video of just my perler beads. I have so many of them. So, I put them in there. I'll make a video about that soon, because I think I'm going to give away some of those. People seem to be really interested in them. This is what I sit on to play. This is my Excuse me if I'm snorting a lot here. I have a cold, man. I haven't been feeling too good, so I have cold, and so I'm sniffling a lot. Um, I'm not a Coke addict or anything like that. Um, so here's my sectional. I bought the sectional for like $700, which is a super good price because sectionals would easily go for like $1,200. But I bought it at Big Lots and got it for a deal, and I freaking love it. Very comfortable. And I got this Contra pillow. I got this from Classic Game Fest. I think it was like $15 or something like that. I want another one of them. There was a whole bunch of them. So I don't think they had Punch Out because I probably would have got that. But I'm sure there is by now. I'm sure they made it. And this I ordered off of eBay. It wasn't the pillow. I had to find a pillow for it. But it was just the case, and it was pretty freaking cool. So I got that. I want to get the NES controller one. There's one that comes with 3 pillows, and it's each part of the NES controller. It looks freaking awesome. So now we will go right here. This I don't know where to freaking put, man. So I'm still trying to decide what I want in it and where I want to put it. So I think I'm going to put it over here. But I'm going to take this stuff down and put it against there. But I don't want it to cut off the bathroom entrance. So that's the dilemma I have right now with that. Before I go over there and show you that part of the room, I got more Nintendo Power posters. Let me back up. All along there. And I had them all along this way. Because you got to remember, I didn't have the bookcase. So I had all these Nintendo Power posters, and I got those from all my Nintendo Powers. I just took them out. I'm not a big one for having to have my Nintendo Powers have posters in them because I never want to give away my posters. So, or I'm sorry, my Nintendo Powers. I'm gonna have them forever. So I like reading them. One thing you'll notice about me is I don't really care. I think it's flattering. I think it's cool to know how much my collection's worth and stuff like that, but I'm never out to make any money. I get this stuff to play. I get this stuff to go to a different world in my head, to come down here after working a long week or having a bad day, and I remember all the good times. Not that right now aren't good times. It's something to not get confused with when I'm talking like that. It's just when you're a kid, you have no responsibilities. You're just thinking nothing but fun all the time. And we grew up in the 90s was an awesome time. It was an awesome time with all these awesome things. And I hope one day, somehow when we die, that you can go back and relive some of the stuff. Times with my dad playing games, times with my brother playing games. And so when you hear me say that, that's what I mean. I don't mean that I'm not happy now. I'm very happy now. So anyways, let me go over some of these games I have on here. You got a Crash Bandicoot game. I've never played this one. I'm not really sure. Crash Bandicoot The Huge Adventure. I don't even know which one that's on. That's weird. Dracula's Curse. I've never beaten that. I still gotta beat that, but I gotta get through Simon's Quest first. F-Zero's badass. Ninja Gaiden 2, I beat that. I gotta beat Ninja Gaiden 3. That's my last one I gotta beat. Double Dragon Battletoads, I gotta beat the first Battletoads first, which I was working on, and now I stopped playing it, so now I'm gonna be rusty as hell. Probably get my ass kicked when I get on it, and I was getting farther and farther. I think I got to the rat part, where you gotta race them down to the bomb. Oh, I was doing good. If I would have just kept playing it, I would have beat it. I just switched games like I always do. Metal Storm is a game that's very expensive. I gotta get that game. That game looks so tight. Street Fighter 2. Metroid. I still gotta play through all the freaking Metroids. I've never even played through a Metroid. I know that's crazy. A lot of people are like, oh my god, you haven't played the Metroid on Super Nintendo. No, I haven't. I know what it is. I have it. I just never... I like to start from the first one and move on. That's what I like to do with video games. So, it's no different than reading a book. If I start reading, just for example, Harry Potter, I'm going to read the first Harry Potter, and then I'm going to work my way up. That's how I'm going to be. So, I do the same thing with video games. Spider-Man and Batman, they're hidden behind here right now, because I don't know where to put this thing. Really, the reason I got it is because I needed more space for games. Well, I got my space for games. Now I got too much. They didn't have the same shelving as this. I wanted one more of those shelves, so I got this, but it was the wrong size. I didn't even realize it in the box. They had new boxes, and I didn't realize that it was a different one. So before I go over there, I'll show you this real quick. I got a few more posters. I bought this poster online. It was very, very cheap, as you can see. It's just hanging up here. I thought it was an actual poster, to be honest with you, when I bought it. And when I got it, it was more of like a roll-up thing. It's cool, though, but it was Kingdom Hearts, so I had to get that shit. Kingdom Hearts is fucking awesome. Got this light switch. I bought that on eBay. I don't know, $5-10. You gotta realize, everything I buy on eBay, man, I never spend a lot of money. I always look for a deal, and if it's something I like, I get it. Final Fantasy came out of Nintendo Power. That came out of a Nintendo Power. I like to have these, because it's like the brochure for the games coming out. It's pretty cool. Mafia 3, this came with the game that I got, Mafia 3. Mafia is, if you don't know it, one of my favorite franchises. I fucking love Mafia. So when Mafia 1 came out, I played it on PC and I fell in love with it. Mafia 2 is on the 360. I played the shit out of it. And Mafia 3 just came out on Xbox One and PS4 and everything. And if you haven't played Mafia, wow, you're missing out. Mafia is fucking awesome. And a lot of people were saying it was repetitive and stuff. Who cares? It was awesome. Zelda. This was going to be my Zelda wall. I was dedicating this whole spot and this to Zelda. That didn't happen. So I got a Master Sword. I got that from GameStop. Thought that was pretty cool. It's like a foam thing. So now if I ever want to go LARPing, I can take that. So, this is a Link Between Worlds poster. I'll be honest. Oh yeah, it was at Walmart. That's where I got this. I got this from Walmart. It was in one of the things. I'd seen it, and at the time I had never played A Link Between Worlds. And oh my god, if you haven't played that game, you have to play it. A Link Between Worlds is one of the best Zeldas, in my opinion. I got this from eBay. This was something that was extremely cheap. It's all the black box games. I just thought it was kind of cool that if somebody was looking around my room, they can see all these games that were black box. You can screenshot it and then use it as a checklist. This is California games that came out of a Nintendo Power, I'm pretty sure. I just thought it was kind of cool because it said like coming soon. Jordan versus Bird, one-on-one basketball. I just remember that game, so it kind of made me laugh. I got this stuff on the room. This is somebody gave this all to me just the other day. A guy at work. I talked to him for a little bit. He's an engineer, and we were talking about some stuff, and I showed him my YouTube and everything, and just said, yeah, I'm actually into video games, and I like to do that. It's fun. I asked him if he played, and he's like, no, but hey, I got a bunch of stuff. Do you want it? I said, yeah. Yeah, I'll take all your stuff, man. So he gave me a bunch of games. I'll probably be giving a bunch of that away. So along with the perler beads, be looking for that if you want to go on there. I'll start a new video on all this stuff because I got a lot to cover, especially with this. There's been a lot of people asking me questions about that. So let me start a new video here.